Now, it's been about a year since I last reviewed an Acer laptop, so I was really curious to see how things have changed with the new 2020 Triton 500. Well, based on the outward appearance, not much. It's really more of an internal spec bump, but depending on your style, that might not be a bad thing. It's still got all the same ports as well as the same aluminum lid and chassis with all that blue accenting and aggressive angles, so it's still one of the more gamery looking laptops out there. Overall, it feels well built, but the surface of whatever finishing treatment they use seems pretty weak because the review unit I was sent looks like someone was trying to give it a back scratch or something because there's a bunch of lines running down the lid I can't seem to buff out. The keyboard's still RGB backlit as you can see, but it's been updated to a per key RGB instead of the 4-zone lighting we've seen from Acer for years now, and it's still just as bright. The switches still have a super short travel, but they've got a nice tactile bump at the end. I don't know, I've always liked typing on it. I'm not a fan of the gamery font though, but then again, that's the style of this laptop, isn't it? We've still got that turbo key shortcut at the top. I've actually always found it pretty useful. It's just nice to hit a key and have all your shit max out, and then when you're done with the scream of those fans, you just say shut up and hit that key again and everything goes quiet. It's great. I would have liked to see a larger trackpad, seeing as so many other brands have been slapping these double wide surfaces in theirs, but that's just nitpicking. It's got nice finger glide, and even though it's running ELAN drivers, I haven't actually had any tracking issues, which is why I haven't put this thing through a wall yet. Now, if I got my identity stolen, this thing for sure would be going through a wall or two, which is what the sponsor of today's video, Surfshark, can help with. Browser ad blockers block ads but provide literally no other protection, and that's where Surfshark VPN comes in. With Surfshark, you're totally protected from all those shady nerds trying to yoink your banking credentials and social media accounts by encrypting all your back and forth data as well as blocking ads on your computer and phone. Man, if someone leaked my Twitter DMs, I'd be cancelled. But beyond that, let's say you want to watch some content that's geo-restricted in a certain region. Yeah, no worries. No matter where you are in the world, you can access your social media or different regions' video content libraries like from Netflix or Hulu. So if I wanted to watch the UK's Netflix library, no problem. And even if your partner back home's using Surfshark to do whatever, Surfshark's the only VPN service that allows for an unlimited number of simultaneous connections across every major platform, which is perfect for families. Give Surfshark a try now by clicking the link in the description and use my promo code Jared for 83% off your subscription and an extra month free. The display has been updated to a 1080p 300Hz display, which is sweet. Except other than Overwatch, I don't play any games that could reach 300 FPS, so it'd be a bit overkill for me. But I guess it's got everyone covered in case you're into some older and or lighter games like CSGO for instance. Now, testing with the SpiderX Elite showed some good color gamuts and a slightly above industry standard max brightness. So it's plenty good for everything from creative work to gaming and video content. The speakers definitely haven't changed. They still don't get nearly loud enough to fill even a small room, and the overall audio quality is really lacking compared to a lot of other gaming laptops in the same price range. Now, if you wanted to unplug and use the battery for all your usual everyday non-gaming related tasks, my testing gave me 3 hours and 40 minutes at 75% screen brightness, which isn't fantastic. And taking off the bottom panel's disappointing because Acer's decided to do that wonky upside down motherboard placement thing, so all we get access to is the battery, wireless card, and the fans for cleaning. Everything else is on the other side. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, the 2020 Triton 500 is really more of a spec bump, so we've got the new 10th gen Intel i7-10750H and the NVIDIA RTX 2080 Super Max Q to play with. How does that translate to performance? Pretty well, because even though while stressing the CPU and GPU at both power and thermal throttles faster than a bowling ball hitting the floor from waist height, with the fans running at max and turbo mode overclocking enabled, we still get all 6 cores running at 3.9 GHz on average, and at about 85 degrees Celsius. It's not bad, man. And even though those fans are pretty loud, they do a good job at cooling that 2080 Super, allowing for more stable gameplay and higher frame rates. Look, it's not my style laptop, but it does dole out performance like a street meat vendor in front of a nightclub. It's got a nice display, and I like the keyboard, but the speakers need an update, the battery needs an update, and I don't like recommending laptops that aren't easily user serviceable because of an upside down motherboard, especially not at $2,600. Anyways, I think that does it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, maybe show me some love with that like button and subscribe if you haven't already for more videos on stuff I can't personally afford. But thanks, as always, for watching, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Cheers.